HarperCollins and HarperAudio present The Betrayal of Anne Frank, a Cold Case Investigation by Rosemary Sullivan. Read by Julia Whelan. A note before we begin. For a list of cold case team members, a glossary of terms, a bibliography, and more, don't forget to download the accompanying enhancement PDF from your audiobook provider, or go directly to www.harpercollins.com/audio/The Betrayal of Anne Frank. Preface. Memorial Day and the memory of unfreedom. I landed at Amsterdam's Schiphol Airport on Friday, May 3, 2019, and took a taxi to an address on Spouwstraat in the very center of Amsterdam. A woman from the Dutch Foundation for Literature was there to greet me and show me around the apartment I was to occupy for the next month. I'd come to Amsterdam to write a book about the cold case investigation into who betrayed Anne Frank and the other residents in the secret annex on August 4, 1944, a mystery that had never been solved. Most of us know the basic outline of the Anne Frank story, that the Jewish teenager hid with her parents, her sister, and some family friends in an attic in Amsterdam for more than 2 years during the Nazi occupation of the Netherlands in World War II. The group was eventually betrayed and sent to concentration camps, and only Otto Frank, Anne's father, survived. We know all of this largely because of the remarkable diary Anne left behind that August day when the Nazis came to take them away. Part of the cultural narrative in the Netherlands, the Anne Frank story had always resonated strongly with the Dutch filmmaker Thijs Bayens, who in 2016 invited his friend, the journalist Peter van Tvisk, to join him in the project, which started out as a documentary but soon included a book. Momentum built slowly, but by 2018 there were at least 22 people working directly on the case, with numerous professional consultants offering their expertise. The investigation began with the challenge of identifying the betrayer, but it soon expanded. The cold case team, as they came to be called, wanted to understand what happens to a population under enemy occupation when ordinary life is threaded with fear. The day after I arrived, Saturday, May 4th, was National Remembrance Day, when the Dutch remember the atrocities of World War II and commemorate the costly victory. Thijs Bayens had invited me to join him and his son Joachim in the silent procession through the streets of Amsterdam that marks the beginning of the memorial ceremonies. We were perhaps 200 people, though the crowd grew as we walked through the city. We listened briefly to the Roma orchestra playing in front of the Opera House, and then continued through the Jewish quarter, passing the monumental Portuguese synagogue, the Jewish Historical Museum, and the Hermitage, where memorial plaques were scattered over the ground. We turned left and followed the Amstel River, walking over the white wooden Maurige Brug, skinny bridge, which the Nazis had barricaded with barbed wire on February 12, 1941, to seal off the Jewish quarter. It had been opened again after a few days under pressure from the municipality. We continued through the city center until we arrived at the Dam Square. It was packed with about 25,000 people who'd come to see the King and Queen and to hear the mayor of Amsterdam, Famke Halsema, address the crowd. She said, "To write a note or call, to make your voice heard or not, to embrace your lover, cross the street or not, to come here tonight to the Dam on May 4th or not. Each time, hundreds of times per day, we choose without thinking, without constraint. What does it do to a person to lose all
Sample complete. Ready to continue?